Alright, so you've been hearing about all these beautiful sunrises, and it was an amazing sunrise this morning. Probably the first absolute blue sky, totally blue this morning. It was really nice. I didn't take any photos, I wish I did. But I think summer is on its way. The last 4 or 5 days, it's been sunny most of the day and definitely hotter. Now it's cooled off now that the sun is setting here in the west, but just take a look at the sun as it's going over the mountain, and you can hear the breeze. You can hear the coconut trees rustling. So this is living up in the mountain. Call it the jungle. So very nice. We wanted to do a twilight video just as things are starting to get dark. And here's the boss.
A little chill.
Yeah, she was saying just as I was getting ready to shoot the video that she's a little cold. So once that sun starts heading that way, it definitely chills down. Now I've been checking the weather, and it was 72 degrees last night here in the morning, like 3, 4 in the morning, 72 degrees. And I think the coolest I've seen where we were in there just north of Umagedi was 78. I think that is the lowest temperature I've seen, 78. It was 72 here this morning. But we have the lights on. All the lights across the 2-meter overhang is now operational. Now we do have two more lights to go into the pergola once they get that ceiling done. So take a look. You can see that we did some work today here in the driveway area. We did soften this corner a little bit. We may go just a little more, but we brought some of this gravel down, starting to spread it out, trying to get it ready for a driveway. Now we're going to pour the driveway last, but you know, we just want to get this black topsoil covered, because there's absolutely no traction with that, especially when it rains. You guys know it turns to mud. Sandy follows us around. We just took a quick walk down to the pavilion down there and back, or the Kubo, and she was with us the whole way. So you can definitely see the sun setting. You can see some of the solar lights on the utility poles, and there's one right there. And the owner of the subdivision did ask if I wanted a couple of lights here, and I told him hold off, so we'll see about that. But you really can't see the ocean right now, and look at all this here. We're starting to pull product off the lot and starting to stack it here, and the contractor needs to take this away. But I'm trying to give you guys as much as the evening sunset as possible, and you can hear the wind through the trees. It's very nice. So definitely enjoying being here. A couple people asked in comments, and my family as well, as how we're sleeping in the new home. And I can only tell you, I'm sleeping like a baby. What about you?
Pretty good.
No, I think it's because we're just tired with all the hard work. But yeah, we're definitely sleeping well. So we're gonna walk up the driveway, and again, it's starting to get dark. But you can see our landscaping rocks taking shape, going up the driveway. So we got them in place today. Had a conversation with Janelle today about the garden area that we're going to start working at. They did put the primer coat on the east side fence, so that's completed. Contractor was on site. He's going to be working on this probably in about 10 days. There's like 3 columns to pour, and then rendering this front and then getting the welder up here to start welding the steel for the fence as well as the gate. We're about 10 days out starting that. But they did start pouring the carport today. Got 1/3 done, so that was good. And the dirty kitchen is completed. And you can see I'm parking my truck here on the steep driveway. But as the contractor said, he's going to continue to get sand and gravel up here because they want to get all this poured here as quick as possible. So you can see they have, and one of the guys is asked if he could stay here. He's been staying here forever, kind of looking over the place when we weren't here. But once we moved in, he said, "Can I continue to stay here until the build is done?" We said, "No problem." So he's actually sleeping in the dirty kitchen where he's been sleeping now for a while. But we did get more concrete, and you can see, remember how much gravel was here? They used a lot of it. They used about half of it today, as well as the sand, about half. So dirty kitchen is poured. They're pouring the carport. They should get that done tomorrow. And then talking about what's next is we're going to come around, and this was the idea of the contractor, and not do the 2-meter overhang yet. He wants to hold off on that because he wants to make that look perfect, because that's where we're going to be sitting mostly, under the overhang here. So he wants to wait and pour that last. So he's going to pour this tomorrow. Then he wants to come around and pour from the pool to the steps for the overhang. A couple of you asked about the steps. The step, there'll be one step here. This is about 15-16 inches. So it'll be about a 7.5 to 8 inch step. One step, and then one step up to the overhang. So the steps itself is going to go from column to column. So the whole width of the main room is where the step will be. So the one step will start here, and it'll go all the way across to the other column, which is 7 meters. So it'll be a 7-meter step coming down to this patio. But he wants to pour this next. So that'll be this week because the guys will be done with the carport. I'm thinking tomorrow. Don't you think so, Wilma?
Either tomorrow or Friday.
Okay, tomorrow, Friday. So then he'd be in here on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. So he wants to get all this poured here and then coming around and doing the bar area, which is going to be a step up and then a step back down. He wants to get this next. And it probably makes sense because I think I'm going to hold off. I was talking to Wilma. They're going to come in here tomorrow and do a final cleaning. And then they said once this is clean, we can start pouring water in it. I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until this is poured. The concrete here and all the way around, just because of the dust kicking up all the time. So once this is done, so I'm going to say this is going to take them, I'll just say 3 days. So we'll say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yes.
So by Wednesday of next week, this will be poured. And then we'll start putting water in on Thursday.
It will make sense.
Makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
Because it's so windy here that it's gonna blow a lot of dust over
Yeah,
to the pool.
it does.
And it's gonna create.
Yeah, we're noticing that here with the 2-meter overhang because these windows get dirty. So, and it's because of the dust. So you can hear the wind in the background. You guys know it. It's always windy up here. So I think we'll wait for that. Now, what they also did today, and you can see they skim coated up there. So they got half of it. So the ceiling's up, and the receptacles and the Ethernet's up, but now they're starting to skim coat, then put the lights in. So they're definitely making progress there. But hope there's enough light. This is where they've been pouring all the concrete for months, or mixing the concrete for months. And now they're breaking it up. A little dark here, but boy, that's thick. So that's all got broken up today with a jackhammer. And it is, I mean, that is wide. That's 3 meters wide, and that's got to be, I don't know, 5 meters that way. That's all rubble. So we got to get that in wheelbarrows, and we're going to dump that there at the fence where it needs to be backfilled anyway. So we'll just put all this concrete down in to backfill. But that's a lot. They worked on that for hours today. So take a look, guys. We're very happy. We're very pleased. We hang more curtains today. I hung one of Wilma's fans, which I'll show you in a minute. We've been doing more unpacking of our clothes. I mean, just it goes on and on and on. Wilma's been mopping floors.
That's all I've been doing.
Yeah, but Disco completed the grouting of this room today.
A lot better.
And let's go in and show him, because it's really nice. So he did get it completed, and just I gotta pop my shoes off here real quick. So there's one of Wilma's fans. We had that in our house in New York. We brought it with us, so we hung it there today. And we have a larger one, which we're gonna hang here shortly as well. So tomorrow, we're going to pick up the refrigerator. They have it held for us at Robinson Appliance. So that'll be on site. There's a story about the water bottle. I'll tell it another time. But we're gonna go pick up the correct one, hot and cold. That's what this outlet is for. So we're going to pick that up tomorrow. But Wilma made a real nice meal yesterday. She really likes her oven. So we had our first, I mean, we've been just eating sandwiches and, you know, eggs and stuff like that because we've been so tired. And that, to be honest with you, we're really not that hungry with everything that's going on. But she made a real nice meal yesterday, and we enjoyed it. So refrigerators tomorrow. TV gets hung on Saturday, and then on Sunday we get our living room set delivered. So definitely things are happening. Last thing I can show you is just one of the curtains we got up, and then this curtain here, which you'll see it's not set up right. This is actually for the other room, but there's the curtains for the spare bedroom, and then this is actually for that bedroom, but we can't get in there because we have so much stuff. So we went ahead and took care of getting the curtain rods installed, and we haven't purchased the curtains for here yet because they need to be extra long. But we had this for the other room, so we just put it up. And then we'll take it down and then put up the correct ones. So that is our simple update for construction day 188, I believe. Because yesterday was 187. It's all starting to blend together, right?
Yes.
And you can tell how tired Wilma is. Look at her face.
It's a long day.
It's just tired.
We did,
we did another curtain here. Yeah.
We had that curtain in the US.
Right, yeah, we had that curtain as well. So we put that up today. So we're getting little projects done here and there. This room is still a disaster, but it's starting to dwindle a little bit. But that's our update for today, guys. Construction day 188, I believe. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.